¿Qué es lo que ustedes dicen, mi gente? El primo de este lado. Bienvenido a mi canal. El señor Arturo. Véanlo en su nievecita, que hace par de años que no veía nieve. Estamos aquí en el norte. Hace un frío, sí. Está negativo 6.000. Eso fue lo que yo vi en Radio Me informando, que está negativo 6.000. Aquí está mi caballito Felipe. Dile algo, Felipe. Ajá, sí me meto. Bueno, en esta ocasión vamos a hacer la pe, vamos para The Prison, el cocinero, a ver qué es lo que nos trae el día de hoy.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay.
¿Qué es lo que dice? Con su leña.
A few cans of food and a rabbit. For what? 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
Así mismo, Arturo, que se calle la boca.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
Ay,
I
Dios
sent
mío.
Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Vamos a buscar un chivito, que la gente tiene hambre.
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. Come on.
Vámonos, vámonos.
This way.
El guachimán allá. Ese no se despega de esa escopeta. Huh. Te agarro,
You
tío.
holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Sure hope I can. Never
Mi sombrero. Bueno, caíme sombrero. ¿Quién me quitó el sombrero? Ay, Dios mío. Ah, no, no tengo sombrero.
they got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't an O'Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater.
Estos tigres no se
Stuck
callan.
in the storm, going out from John. That thing with the O'Driscolls.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that. Just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Ese frito. Mira la nieve blanquita. Suerte que no habían carros en esos tiempos, que te la ponen, mira, negrita, curtía. Eso es lo más feo que hay, la nieve curtía. ¿Y para dónde que están estos chivos? Estos chivos están para jabón. Es para jabón que bajan los chivos. Y este rito que... Mira, te lo dije que... Mira ese Haití de aquel lado. Ese Haití, yo te lo dije a ti. ¿Para dónde que me lleva? Ay, cuidado si me va a
There's some
secuestrar.
patches of grass here. This is good. Let's look down this way.
Vamos para ti, loco. Ay, Dios mío, deja. Vamos a ver.
The
Que no
wind's died
aparece.
down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now,
Ay, Dios.
stay
Cruzamos la
quiet.
frontera. Estamos cruzando la frontera, Nada más en Haití que hay chivo ahora.
Hey,
¿Cómo tú estás?
stop here a second. I see something.
¿Qué viste, loco?
There's deer been here. Recently.
¿De qué sabe?
How can you not? We'll track them on foot. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly.
¿Dónde que está? Ven acá, chivito, ven. ¿Dónde que está? Que no...
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Oh, ya lo vi. Véelo ahí. Digo, yo no he visto nada, ¿no?
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well if...
No lo veo, no lo veo.
Pass in the woods.
Ahí esta vaina se me va ahí. Mira que está el chivo este. Ay, Dios mío. A verlo allá. ¿Será? Ese tiene que ser. Verlo allá. Ven acá, chivito.
Wait, look. There they are. Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. Get good tension on the string before releasing. Just don't overdo it.
Ahí.
Take the shot.
Le dimos allá, mamito, fue. La otra ya. Y de este lado no hay. Ay, Dios, me voy a tener que cruzar ahí el río. Voy a tener que cruzar la frontera de nuevo. ¿Dónde está la migra? Muévete ahí tú. Arturo. Velo ahí. No, agárrame este, agárrame este. ¿Cuál es el que está más cerca? Yo creo que este está más cerca. El otro está más cerca. Velo ahí. Ahí la... Ay, coño, no, espérate. Que no se espanten. Ahí la agarré. No te muevas. Ahí le dimos.
I think that's all we can carry.
Oigan, oigan.
Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other. You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder.
El chivito para la Nochebuena, ven. Vean qué rico. Perdón, amiguito, usted sabe que hay que comer.
I'm gonna get this packed on my horse.
Ven acá, caballín. Felipe, no te me escondas. No te me escondas, ve. Vea. Vamos a ponerte chivo ahí atrás que te voy a dar un chingo ahorita.
Good haul, boy. Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, then. Let's head back.
Que estás ready porque sale un pay de fresco por aquí.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
Ajá, así mismo, cállese la boca, que usted habla
Should be
mucho.
enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
One more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl. She has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months.
Dios mío.
I guess because they've been over this way.
Se habla y habla.
I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years.
Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. Must be
Vamos.
real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Pero dale, loco. ¿Quién le tiene miedo a oso?
Cut up here, off the trail.
Bueno, vámonos por aquí entonces. Usted que sabe.
Go!
Cuidado, cuidado. Cuidado, loco, que me va a agarrar el oso. Yo no tengo miedo a oso.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know,
3 años hablando,
Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, That ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Ya llegamos. Ay, Dios mío.
I'm gonna
3 horas.
over here.
Brought some food back, boys.
3 horas para llegar al pueblo.
Come on, let's get these over to
Yo estoy
Pearson.
cansado, el caballo está cansado.
Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Prati.
Well.
Just drop it down in.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing.
Bebiendo Romo.
Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there.
Ah, pues di que con un cuchillo le quita toda la... Ay, Dios mío, ¿será?
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Hasta ahí sancocho va de goidito. Few days later. ¿Y de una vez otra misión estoy?
It's been a bad few weeks. But Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You're still here, then?
I owe you.
Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now.
Ay,
What's
Jesús.
left of me.
El
About
bebecito.
you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We
¿Y
all
dónde-
know it.
¿Dónde está metido el bebecito ese?
Railway man. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking. We could leave. I thought we was lying low.
Yeah, come on. What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea. We're living. Look at me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him.
JP
Sounds
Morgan.
like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Ese JP Morgan.
It is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob. All right, we're moving out. Follow me.
Ay, Jesús. De una así nos fuimos. Con todo. Ay, Dios. Pero déjeme dormir un ching.
Okay, gentlemen.
No me dejan dormir ni
listen up.
nada.
All of you, according to the information so kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls, the train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're gonna pick it off after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies. There's a raised spot there that should give us good vantage. Charles, you'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars, deal with any guards. Arthur,
El viejo,
you head straight for the back.
el viejo
That's what's
Ducha
clear
no
out.
se calla como
Mr.
siempre.
Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan. Great. Have you got a problem with that?
Not if you keep your head for once.
You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough! After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast. Is everyone clear on what they're doing?
Yep.
Sí, señor.
Yes, boss.
Good. Now come on.
Bueno, mi gente, aquí nos quedamos. Vamos a ir de una vez a darle el tren. Hablamos un rato. Ve los caballitos. Esos caballos tienen que tener un frío, ¿ves? Vean. Estos son los justicieros de la muerte, le dicen a ellos. Los vaqueros. Estos vaqueros están de su cuenta en esa loma. Vea cómo bajan. Están de su cuenta ellos.
Out of the snow, finally.
Feels good, doesn't it? But we need to get this done fast. Now it's thawing, before anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call a crew. Micah Bell, Charles Smith, Arthur Morgan, Javier Escuela, and what about young Lenny here? Always the first man on his horse.
Just happy we're back at him, Dutch.
Ay, aquí no hay nieve.
This kid. Of course I'm
Ay,
ready.
fin.
Just stay calm. Keep your eyes sharp. That goes for all of you. No mistakes. Not again.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
That's a lot of damn money to leave
Y
sitting for
volvió
too
la
long.
nieve.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back when I say we go back, and that's the end of it. The money's safe. You'll just have to trust me. And if the O'Driscolls are right, there'll be a stack of railroad Watch it! There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge. Is Bill there?
Yeah,
You want to head down? See how he's getting on?
okay.
Eso. ¿Y nadie viene conmigo? Bueno, casi me caigo. Caballito, no te asustes. Bueno, mi gente, vamos a dejarlo aquí en el rito. Dame un bañito antes de ir para donde eso. Lo que hace es joderme la vida. Bañate un ching ahí, Arturo. Pero bañate un ching en el río. Cuidado que me lleva. Bueno, ya ustedes saben, estoy en mi rito aquí, mi gente. Hablamos ahorita. Ya saben, ese es el nuevo estilo en el río con un cow. Con un cow para la nieve. Bueno, hablamos en el próximo.